Bada bing, bada boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Good evening. Thank you all for joining us tonight as we sit down with the grant recipients for November and discuss who they are, what they do, why they do it, some of the challenges they deal with as a black business owner in Kansas City. What they plan to do with the money, that sort of thing. Just pick their brain. So, what we strongly encourage you guys to leave questions, comments in the chat, interact with our individuals. Um, yeah. Oh, like I can hear myself. That's so weird. Okay. Anyway, can y'all hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it. It's a little bit of an echo delay, but it's okay. We're gonna rock it out anyway.
Hold on. Okay. I think that's okay. Uh, cool. So, first, let me introduce myself. My name is Cornell Gorman. I am the co-founder, COO of Give Generate Income for Tomorrow. We give out grants to Black-owned businesses in the inner city. Today's Giving Tuesday. I strongly encourage y'all to support us with a small donation. $10 helps, so we can continue to help other Black-owned businesses in the inner city. I'm here with my lovely co-host. Go ahead and introduce yourself, ma'am.
Hi, everyone. My name is Karis Harrington, and I am Chief of Business Development for Kansas City Gift. And like Cornell said, we truly delight in what we do, but oh my gosh, we give grants to small Black-owned businesses like the two that we have here with us tonight. And I am super excited to hear what they have to say. Thank you,
Yeah.
Cornell.
Excellent. Okay, so let's go ahead and start first with Miss Alicia. Go ahead and mute yourself. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Yeah, how's
Hey,
it going?
Alicia.
What's
Yeah,
going on?
yeah. So Alicia is the owner of Goddess Fitness, and she is the recipient of our growth grant of $10,000 for the month of November. So, Alicia, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, what you do.
I am Alicia Williams, better known as Cola. A lot of people call me Cola, family, friends, clients. I am the owner of Goddess Fitness. I'm a personal trainer. I also have an athletic line that has waist trainers, other waist snatchers, these lovely yoga sets, sweater lines. It's a lot of different things, but that's who I am. That's what I do.
Awesome. So everything fitness from the workout to the clothes, they can
From
just come see you.
everything you can think of. I even do feminine hygiene,
Yeah,
inner health, outer health. I'm all about the mind, mental. It's a whole circle. It's a 360, right?
yeah.
Like it all has to fit in and gel in
Yes.
together in order for you to be successful. So I'm
Love
about
it.
the whole cycle.
Hmm. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. So now we're going to introduce the recipients of the $25,000 grant, the Arnolds. Go ahead, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, what you do.
Hey guys, thanks. I'm Tim, Tim Arnold, and I'm the owner of First Priority Heating and Cooling. This is my wife Jill, my partner in crime, and we're glad to be here.
Right on.
Welcome,
Um,
welcome.
I'm Jill Arnold, and we also have a mascot, which is Benny. Benny
Hey,
is part of the
Hey,
Benny.
team
Benny.
also. Say
Hey.
hey, Benny. So
Yeah.
he's part of the team also. And Bailey's asleep right now. But anyway, we're glad to be recipients of the $25,000 gift. We're very, very appreciative and blessed. And we thank you guys so much. And I'm part owner with my husband, Tim, with First Priority Heating and Cooling.
Awesome.
Awesome. Wait a minute. Now, Alicia, I feel like you need a mascot too. Like we have to do this
You
together.
know
You
what?
need a
Let me
mascot.
hold on. I got a mascot in the back. Let me go
Yep.
grab Blanca.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. It's all
Go
hands
ahead.
on deck tonight, y'all. This is Giving Tuesday. So
For
make it
real.
big. Make it big.
Put the babies on the screen. So
Yes.
First Priority Heating and Cooling. I don't know if you said what you did. Go ahead. Can you just give us a quick rundown of like what you guys do in depth a little bit more?
We are a heating and cooling company, and we service, install, and maintenance air conditioning and furnaces. And
Yep.
we service all the metropolitan area, even Kansas. And I am a master. At least that's what they say. I'm a master technician. I have a master mechanical license. I've been doing this for almost 20 years. Been in business for almost 10 years.
Yeah,
So it's been a journey.
that's what's up.
That's
Yeah.
Been doing
awesome.
it. Been doing it 20 years. Own business for 10 years. Like what? Let's go ahead and get right into it. So,
All right.
Tim, what made you want to start your own business?
Well, actually, I'm an ex truck driver. Really, before I started doing this, I was driving trucks, and I was raising a family. I had my children, and I wanted to do something more hands on. I wanted to be home more with my children, and I wanted to do something hands on. So when I decided to go to school, I went to Vatterott actually, and got certified there. So right directly after school, it was kind of tough. The industry was kind of tough for me to get in, and
Why was
I
that?
well, truthfully, I kind of felt like they didn't they didn't want to or had a need for African American technicians. They dealt with me on the install side, but as far as on the technical side, at that time, during that time, you didn't see many African American technicians, so it was kind of
Gotcha.
tough.
Gotcha.
And so I decided to do it on my own. I just stuck with it. I stuck with it. I got a bunch of doors slammed in my face. The big companies, I'm not going to name no names, but got a bunch of doors slammed in my face. And that just kind of pushed me a little further to kind of pursue it on my own.
Hmm.
And I kind of stuck with it. I got a mentor. He kind of took me under his wing for probably, I don't know, 9 years plus. And I learned everything I could from him. And then I went back to school and got my master's, man. I've been pushing ever since, and it worked out. Worked out.
Awesome.
That's awesome. I have a really quick question for Tim and Jill. Some of those early challenges, do you think it's because there aren't enough people of color in that particular industry, or not enough people of color that are business owners in that industry?
Both.
Okay,
Both.
that's
It was
fair. That's
both.
fair.
Uh, yeah. It was, and actually that was one of my aspirations, one of my dreams. I said I wanted to be one of the most. I wanted to become the one of the biggest African American HVAC companies in Kansas City.
Yes.
I wanted to reach back and I wanted to give guys or people opportunity that didn't have opportunities, that don't have opportunities, such as felons. They have this thing about felons. They're not allowed in
Yeah.
people's homes, you know. But most of those guys are the guys that are the techs. Those are the guys that's good with their hands,
Right.
and
Right.
they didn't give them a shot, So I wanted to be that guy to allow opportunities for people like that,
Absolutely.
That's
That's
So that
what
was
awesome. That's
aspiration.
awesome.
that's what we're talking about. One of our primary missions is to reduce poverty related crime within the
Yeah,
city. And
yeah,
some people might wonder, how can giving money to a black owned business reduce crime in the area? And Tim kind of talked about it, touched on it right now. When an individual is a felon, or in his, I had a friend who went to jail, and he's literally, we even gave a grant to an individual, and he said it was easier for him to start his own business than it was for him to go get a
Than
nine
to
to
yeah.
get
five
a
job.
job.
Good
Yes.
job.
How is
Yes.
it?
Yeah,
How is it
exactly.
easier to start your own business and get a 9 to 5 job? Everybody can't start their own business. So if a person can't get a job, don't have the resources or the know-withal to start their own business, then what are your options?
Right.
If you have kids, if you have a wife, if you have, you got to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're gonna do what you got to do to go ahead and get it. So creating, if we make sure
Yeah,
Tim grows and he's able to create jobs, then people at least have the choice if I want to rob
Yes.
or if I'm go put in this application with somebody to get hired. So that's how
yeah.
we're
Right.
helping reduce
Right.
poverty related crime.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
Opportunity.
Yes.
in the
Yep.
community.
Yeah, we definitely want to actually come up with a training facility as well to train um,
On the
techs,
job.
on the job training, and get people up and going. We're planning on adding on um, duct cleaning, plumbing, electrical. We also
Yes.
have construction. So we want to actually hit all cylinders and train people, blacks, on how to actually be business owners themselves.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Uh,
That's what it's
that,
about.
that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Alicia, let's talk to me. So same question. Why? Why did you start your business? Why? What's up?
Um, well, for me, I wanted to be able to give back to the community or back to my people in the manner in which it was given to me. I went through depression after a divorce, a very horrible divorce, and that depression led me to attempt suicide twice. In those moments, I felt like I didn't have the support that I needed, or I couldn't even be a part of a 9 to 5. I didn't. I don't know. I just wasn't a part of the world at that time. But fitness basically gave me an outlet. It gave me a reason. It gave me my why. Right. It basically changed. It saved my life. So I had to find a way to use fitness to save other lives. I wanted
Yeah.
to help other people get rid of anger, get rid of hurt, get rid of insecurity. And what better way to do that than to make yourself healthy in every way possible? Working out basically removes stress from your life. So
Hmm.
me trying to continue to work and give in the fitness just wasn't working for me. I couldn't give myself 300% and be a manager for a health organization. It just didn't mesh well. Within the health industry, if you guys are pay attention to the news or anything like that, things like Cerner and HCA, they've been merging, they've been doing huge layoffs and things like that. So within my journey, I've been laid off 3 times. And I had to ask myself, how long am I going to allow fear to keep me from what I'm supposed to be doing? How
Hmm.
long am I going to allow fear to
That's right.
keep me from saving the lives that I know that I can touch? And I'm emotional. I'm already cracking up.
Yeah.
But I needed to do that for myself so that I could be sane and remain up on a positive. And also just so that I could feel like I was living in my purpose and giving back in the manner in which I know I'm supposed to. So after that third layoff, I told myself I'm gonna give it all. I'm gonna go full time and change lives. That's what I'm good at. It's what I've been amazing at for the past 8 years. I'm tired of doing it 4 hours a day and then going in and being stressed, making money for someone else.
Yeah.
So that's my
And
why.
and I want to just interject and say that Alicia radiates what she says. Some people have a great way of explaining who they are and what their purpose is. But can I tell the story from yesterday, Alicia?
Yes.
So I was gonna tell it anyway because she's amazing. I was at the nail shop yesterday. I was getting a pedicure, and Alicia walks in, and she looks like she practices what she preaches. You can tell it radiates from the inside. So she's got her waist trainer on. She's looking phenomenal. I want to say that before she left there, was it like 4 or 5 of these ladies that were in the salon were like,
Oh
I
man.
want a waist trainer. I want this because she attracts the same energy that she puts out. And half of the battle of being an entrepreneur is not waiting for the opportunities to come to you, but taking and seizing those
Let's
moments,
go.
those opportunities, whether it's a conversation to market your business. And I just recently met Tim, but Jill as well. All 3 people on this call with us have the potential to have those kind of businesses that reach enterprise level. And
Yeah.
we cannot, Cornell and I are very much alike, and we get excited every day because we can see the growth in businesses. And our goal is to have a community full of Black owned businesses that don't just stay small, that can reach that enterprise level. So I just want to say kudos to the three of you on this call, because you literally live what you say, and that's a huge thing. It's a source of pride for us, but that is a huge thing, and that's going to be one of the golden keys to your success for sure.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I literally walk into Sky Zone with my grandbaby. Yes, I said grandbaby. I walk in the Sky Zone with my
Okay, we
grandbaby.
need to, well, hold on, Alicia.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Say it
You gotta try to
again. Just
glaze
say it
over.
again. We not about to just, I don't know. Cornell's real polite. We're not about to just slide over that one.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
I
gonna
was
just
processing it
slide
still.
over it a little
Yeah,
No, we're
I was
not
bit.
processing
sliding.
it.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Go
I'm
right
old,
ahead.
but
Go right
look,
ahead.
I'm not old enough to be a grandmother. I'm sorry. I'm 40 years old. I should
Uh,
have been more like 55. I needed time to live too, but I am a grandmother. I have two grown kids. I got started really early with having children. That's another reason why I want to be more active and a part of our community, so that I can talk to our girls and inject security within them where it's not, you know,
Yes.
um, that
Yes.
security keeps a woman, especially from so many dangers in this
Yes.
world. So I want to be the
Yes.
one to inject and build up those things.
yeah.
I talk a lot about females, but I also work with males too. Cornell, I
Mhm.
know you asked me that 3-4 times. I do work with males. I train
Yeah.
men all the time. My waist trainers, they're unisex. I have a lot of males in Florida that use my waist trainers as waist belts. So I know I got off subject, but yeah, that part.
Yeah.
So
No,
I
I'm with
was
it. That's
saying
what's up.
that
That's
people walk
awesome.
up to me, and no matter where I am, and they're like, "Are you a personal trainer?" And I'd be like, "How do you know that I'm a trainer? Like
Yeah.
I have on baggy clothes. You can't see my body.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is what I do. This is what I love to do. And like I said, it's not just
Yes.
about transforming your outer. It's about your inside. Because again, if your mental is not strong, you are not strong. And so
Yeah.
I inject that into everything that I do all
Well,
the
she out
time.
here getting people healthy, healthy. You know what I'm saying?
She is. She is.
Like
She
real
Alicia
healthy.
says something. Alicia said something about she don't know what gave it away. Where you walk around with dumbbells as earrings, you walk around with your weights around your neck. I mean, what do you expect? How did
Yeah.
they
tip
find
off.
out
That's the
when?
tip off.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm carrying turkeys like this.
Yeah.
All right, all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Carry
Just straight up.
around weights.
That's
I
funny.
love it.
So
I
let's go
love
ahead
it.
and jump into the next question. So this might be a bit difficult to answer. So sometimes I know, like when I propose the question, sometimes I don't know. People don't have an immediate question, and that's perfectly fine. But I know, like right now, we're kind of in this era, this age of entrepreneurship and stepping out on your own and having your own business, and we're encouraging it and we want to see it, and I'm for it, I really am. But what we don't want to do is walk in blindly. So I'm curious to know, what are some of the challenges you feel like you've had to face and overcome as an entrepreneur? That's just been really difficult, and even it doesn't have to be, but like it's even a black entrepreneur in the in Kansas City.
I want to jump right in on that one because it's something that I scream about all the time. Me being a personal trainer, I feel like I ran into more people who wanted to take the shortcut and to get it in instead of wanting to sit down and maybe study for a year or actually present correct results or accurate information about yourself. Everybody's like, "Oh, you want a bigger following on Facebook? Okay, well, you do this, and this." And I'm like, "But I'm not that. No, but just do it. I can't be that." And for
Hmm.
me, I'm an open book. I'm 315% me all the time. So when I run into people that are less than that, it's discouraging, and it's kind of hard for me to gain the knowledge that I need to gain, because I need a mentor. I need
Hmm.
someone to look up to say, "How did you do this? What exactly did you do?" And when I'm asking those type of questions from my people, I feel like I get a blockade. and they're like, oh, I'm not
Yeah.
going to help you get it. You know, I'm not going to give you the game. And it's like, okay, but you'll give me the scamming part, but you won't help me get my LLC and my EIN, and you won't give me all that. I got to pay you to get that. But I just, that was the hardest part for me, is figuring all the pieces out and how to actually lay out my business so that it was an actual reputable business where I'm paying my taxes and actually, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Because this is going to be a huge conglomerate. I'm out here to compete with Lululemon and Gymshark and all of
Come
Yes.
that.
on,
Yes.
My,
man.
you know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, my
Come
gym
on,
is going to be a
Alicia.
competitor to
Yes.
Planet Fitness. I need to
Yes.
have this laid out correctly right now, you know. So that was the hardest part for me, is getting someone in my community to lay out, just give me a few pointers, point me in the right direction. I'm not asking you to do it for me, but just point me and I'm going to take off. I had a
Yeah,
hard time finding
Yes.
that.
right on. And that's crazy that you say that. Um, Tim talked about having a mentor a little bit earlier, and just how that impacted and helped his business. So I do want to kind of get into mentorship a little bit here in a second. But I want to plug somebody really quick. Somebody might be struggling with this exact same thing with LLC, getting your business squared away and all together. There are programs out here for free. Is it Casey Biz Care? I believe that's what it.
Yes, it's kcbizcare.org, which is the city's kind of business help hub. And it has become kind of a one-stop shop for getting your LLC registered, getting your EIN number, registering for a DUNS number. You can do all those things now kind of in one space, which is helpful. But Cornell, what Alicia said is what I remember, that people used to charge other people to get their LLCs. And what kind of mentality is that, where we would want to charge as opposed to helping somebody get to where we are? Like it
Right,
makes no sense. But
right.
Right.
yes, Cornell, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that's exactly. You know what I'm saying? But that's it's amazing. We got to overcome hurdles within our own community as well. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So it's not just systemic oppression and racism. You know what I'm saying? It's some mindsets and mentalities we got to break ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we're doing our absolute best. Uh, the gift we are not the end all be all to everything, you know what I'm saying? But we want to be as much as we can to everybody. So there is going to come a point in time where y'all can just come to our building, man. If y'all need to get a website set up, yeah, come on, sit down.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you need to get your LLC, yep, come on, let's do it. If you know what I'm saying, if you need to get your books in order, just want to strategize, talk about your business, you could definitely do that. And then, oh yeah, we might be able to get you a grant, a little money too, if you know what I'm saying, if we can. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't doing if everybody donated the way we want to, we will be able to bless everybody. So man, donate, y'all, so we can just help all these businesses.
For sure.
Cool. The Arnold's first priority heating and cooling. What are some? Do you guys have any challenges that you guys had to deal with as business owners?
Yeah, I've had several challenges. Nothing I couldn't get past. Though I think one of my challenges was contractors taking me serious, and when given the opportunity, my work had to be above and beyond, which I'm okay with that because that's what I expect anyway. You know,
Yeah.
but just things of that nature. Questioning the questions over and over and over again.
How'd you
Uh,
overcome it? How'd you get past it? You just put in the work. You just,
put in the
we
work,
always
man.
say, yeah,
Just put in the work with a smile, man. I mean, I expect it. I actually look forward to it. To be honest with
yeah.
you,
I mean,
so
that makes you better in the long game.
absolutely, absolutely.
We have a lot of people who, well, not a lot, but we have people who don't take us serious because we're not this big HVAC company. So they see our commercial and they don't, some will, they really gravitate to us. We had some woman call the office and saying how she did not like our commercial because she felt that I was choking my dog.
What?
There's always gonna be some. You
There's
can't please
always
everybody,
one.
man.
There's
She
always
felt like
one.
Dang.
I was choking my dog, and I should be ashamed of myself. I almost thought, well, just turn the TV off, ma'am. Don't
Yeah,
watch it.
right.
Yeah,
You
just
know,
keep scrolling. Keep
who calls it?
passing
Who
on
calls a
through.
TV station and say some stupid stuff like that? So
Yeah, yeah,
they don't
I,
take
yeah.
I
me
have a
serious.
really
Some of the challenges, like she said, some of the challenges is us just being small. They start asking questions like, how many guys, how many is it? How many of you? you guys working? How long you been in business? They start running down those questions, and I don't, I'm not gonna lie to them, but
Yeah.
that
No,
that
absolutely.
that, that plays a big.
Yeah,
That's really good.
I
Some
think
of the challenges is just being small. Go ahead, Karis.
I wanted to comment on what Tim just said, but I also have a question for both companies. But Tim, I think you're right that we stay in that cycle of having to prove ourselves, but when our work is excellent, it tends to speak for us anyway. So I never mind that because I'm like, if that's what it takes, y'all, if you want to look that closely, I mean, if she's worried about the dog, like Jill said, keep scrolling. But I wanna pose a question from a different angle because I know that we as people that are really involved in small business are always like kind of looking at the challenges and we know that they're there and to some extent we all experience them. But I'd like to know from each of you, what are one of your greatest wins? Like what point to one thing where you're like, I really this was a great experience for me, whether it was customer feedback or a particular connection or networking opportunity, just starting with Alicia and then going to first priority. Just give us one of your greatest wins in business.
Oh, okay. So I was attacked by my dog, and where she ate up my legs, bit off my thumb. That's a whole nother story. But I had ended up going to a physical therapist. And while I was there, I would talk to some of the other people, other patients that were there, whatever. I'm working on my hand, they're working on their foot. Let's talk, girl. You can do some of this and that. Well, in doing that, I in turn got really close with the doctor, and he began to refer his patients to me, and basically saying, hey, you can do a lot more in-depth work with them than I can do. Let's make some money together. He This is my mentor. This is someone that took me under their wing and showed me where I could start getting in with insurance and getting some of that money going. I haven't actually got in with them yet. It's something that's in the works, but he's showing me those things. So that's a major win for me. It's that can take me places that I never thought I even wanted to go. So I'm really excited for that. Another win for me is this freaking grant. This is a major win for
Yeah.
me. Like, y'all have no idea.
Yeah.
Yay!
This is amazing.
No, that's
This is going to
awesome.
allow me to get the inventory that I need and to get an actual building for myself instead of working out of Planet Fitness. So this is a major win for me.
Yeah. Arnold's.
That's awesome.
So Tim's gonna allow me to speak this time. So he's taking it really. So anyway, so
That's wait, Jill, hold on.
I
So the precursor to that question is, what is it like to work with your spouse? Answer that one first, and then
Yeah.
go to the win.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good.
Lord,
Everybody ain't able.
Everybody ain't
oh
able.
my God,
Right. It's tough.
it takes prayer. No, okay, no, but you know what? He gets kind of stubborn sometimes because I'm the operations manager and my daughter is the office manager. So he thinks that we're attacking, and he feels like he's out there all by
Yeah, keeping up
himself
on
and he can't take it.
Tim,
But
Tim sounds like he
it's
needs
a
to talk to
blessing.
HR.
Help me. Help me.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
It is. It is great. So, but you know what? Here's what we came across. We were really contemplating on not putting our faces out there on a commercial. We did not want to put our face because we didn't want people to come and go against us because we're Black. A lot of times we see Black people out there in commercials. It's like, nope, I'm not going to give them my business. Okay, so and then we prayed about it, and we said, you know what? We're going to do this commercial. We're going to put our faces out there for the company, and we're going to see what's going to happen. And believe it or not, we've had so much support, even from white people, actually saying, we're going to support you. We've had so many people contact us because we're Black. And it's like, wow. So this is a really good time to be Black right now.
It is.
It really and be in business for yourself because we've got so much support. I'm telling you.
Yes.
But of course, it took a lot of prayer works. Okay. because
Yes,
our
yes,
foundation is based on Jesus Christ, number one.
Yeah.
Okay. And he leads and directs us, and to bring you guys, or bring us to you guys, and you guys get us this grant. This was a huge blessing. This was something, I mean, I can't even imagine. You know what I'm saying? So this is something we want to pay it forward, pay it back to you guys, where you guys can actually bring on more people and give out more grants. So our plan is to pay it back, pay it forward.
Yeah. I love it.
yes,
So
yes. I mean, that's
yeah,
awesome.
yes.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
And I
And
Oh,
think, a big shout out to our donors, because honestly, that it's the donors, it's the individual donors that are the bane of our existence. That is how we're able to do what we do. So, as generous as people can be, it always warms my heart, because people that give out of their lack, I mean, that's a huge thing. But if you think about the tag, if 15,000 people gave $10 a month, I spend $10 at Starbucks, $10 a month. What does that do to help support Black business in our urban core? I mean, you're looking at it. You're looking at it right now. This is a
yeah.
perfect way for people to see where their dollars are going. We literally show it to you every single month. Every
Yeah.
single month.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
and
Uh,
one thing I want to do also with our commercial, I would like to also, and I would like to also put you guys on there as far as like on our website. I want to advertise you guys all over. And
that's
I'm hoping you guys can actually put out information on how to give back to you guys, because we definitely want to give back. We want everyone out there to give to you guys.
Yep.
that's the type
That's
of love we
awesome.
need. Now I don't know if we're
That's
gonna
what's
let you put
up.
us on a commercial, because we're gonna get a commercial too. But that's the type of
That's
love
what's
and
up.
mindset that we need. No,
Yeah.
serious. Like
Yes,
we need people to, like, we like a little business too. You know what I'm saying? We need people to donate. We need people to tell other people about us. We need people
yes,
to uplift us. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the same stuff that a business need, we need the exact same thing. So
yes,
definitely we truly appreciate it.
yes.
So for let's talk about the money really quick. And the people come and they give small donations, so that we can give out large amounts of money to businesses. So we'll start with the Arnolds. What do you guys plan on doing with the money?
We plan on buying another van to we adding on a air duct cleaning side of the company. So we're going to hire an individual, maybe two. We're going to buy another van and a duct cleaning system is what we're going to do, and we're going to kind of add on from there. Okay. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. So thank you guys so much. This has been a huge blessing.
Yeah, and we can see how adding on another service makes you more competitive, bringing on more
Yes.
Exactly.
employees. Um,
Yes.
you're not just teaching them another job, just a regular job. Like this is a trade that they'll have for the rest of their life. I used to work at a hotel, and I just learned like plumbing stuff. It's just something I'll have the rest of my life to fix my own house.
Exactly.
And if I ever need money on the side, I know how to
You know how to do
go
it.
to my
Yep.
friend's
Yeah.
house and fix the sink or something like that. So you guys are definitely
Absolutely.
doing what we want to do for the community and within the community. So that's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Alicia, what do you plan to do with your with that check?
A portion of it will go towards securing my rent for 6 months on a fitness center. I'm looking. I lost my bid on 5517 Troost,
Okay.
which is okay. I feel like there's something in works for me. I'm looking between 31st and 42nd or
Come on.
43rd in Troost areas where I want to be. Troost holds a special place in my heart. But I'm going to use a portion for that. And then the remainder of it will be going towards additional inventory, because I can't keep up with my inventory sales right now. People hate when I say this, but it's the truth. My gear, my waist trainers, they go like crack. Like
Mm.
back on in the 90s, 27th and Prospect area, like
Yeah.
they go. And I
They
can't
got.
keep
Wait,
up with the
they
demand.
really do. They really do. Like, I
Yeah.
already have my order in. Transparent moment, just like as I'm interrupting Alicia. So not only did I tell her yesterday I needed one, I reminded her last night and then again today because I was so afraid that all these other women, and I'm not just saying they're for women, but she has before and after pictures. These waist trainers are no joke. They are not like what you buy off Amazon. They are not like what you get at Walmart. They're a
No.
totally different kind of product. And so, pardon the reference, but crack in the 80s, that's it's kind of what
You're
it is.
selling
Kind of what
it.
it
Yeah.
is. Yes,
That's
yes.
what it
I'm
is.
sorry, Alicia.
So a portion of that would go towards that inventory and making sure that I keep that on the racks. It's embarrassing. Like yesterday, even though I presented myself well in the nail shop, that was 7 sales that I missed. And I miss those often because I'm full time. A lot of my money goes towards paying my bills, my rent, lights, water, gas. So this will give me the capital that I need so that I can just focus on inventory and I can use, my personal training money towards paying my bills because it does that on its own. And
Yeah.
then aside from that, I have an agreement with a company that's going to help me get state of the art equipment for my center. They just need a small portion of that as well. So it'll do wonders and
Yeah.
bring a fitness center to the urban
Yeah.
core of Kansas
Man,
City.
come on, y'all. And some of y'all that's watching right now, y'all donated $10. Y'all donated $10. And literally it translates into inventory, equipment, new employees, trucks, new services. Y'all really got to grasp that concept. And if you don't donate, like, come on, man, stop acting like that. Like, give us, hey, help
And
us, please. Yeah.
yes,
Uh,
and I mean,
but
in Cornell, like that's such a big thing. It's $10, but you can see the benefit. You can watch your $10 go to put the bricks in the foundation of our community. You can watch it happen, and we survive again by our individual donors in mass. Like this is the most beautiful thing to watch. But it's $10 a month, y'all. I mean
yeah.
that it,
And
it
then
will do a phenomenal amount of good.
also with Alicia, she's doing a lot more. So she said where she wanted to put that her fitness facility. Oftentimes when you see gyms, the majority of them oftentimes are in suburban areas. You oftentimes don't find them with between 31st Street and 45th Street or on 55th Street. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's intentional. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason for that. But these people, everything that Alicia talked about, from getting healthy physically, emotionally, spiritually, you know what I'm saying, having an outlet to be able to release, be encouraged, have a community of people in that area need those things as well.
Definitely.
Some people go and join gyms and they love their gym. They love their community. They love to work out. They post about it. They tell their friends about it. They talk about it. That's all they do. You know what I'm saying? This is not the first time I heard somebody say fitness has saved my life. So the fact that she's able to bring fitness to an area that doesn't oftentimes have it is
Yes,
major. Like, you got to
yes.
get it, and that comes from a $10 donation.
A
Yes.
$10 donation. That's huge. That's
Yeah,
huge.
yeah, right on. Um, okay, so we'll go ahead and wind it down. We want to go and hop off about 7:45. So, really quick, let's go ahead. How do people get in contact with you? So, we'll start off with the Arnolds. If people want to reach out to you, if they need services from you, where would they go and how would they do that?
They can call us. Our office number is 816-785-3126.
Awesome.
And then we
So,
have a
phone.
website, which is firstpriorityheatingandcooling.com. That's with the number one, ST, priorityheatingandcooling.com.
So, web page and telephone is the best possible way to get in touch with
Yes.
you. Okay, give me that phone number and website one more time.
It's 816-785-3126. And the website is First Priority Heating and Cooling, the number one, ST, Priority heatingandcooling.com.
Awesome. Okay, and then Miss Alicia, how do people get in touch with you for the clothes, for fitness, for training? What do they need to do?
Whatever you need is available on my website at www.thegoddessfitness.com. That's the GODDESS fitness.com. And you can call my customer service line, which is 816-977-5620.
Awesome. Okay. So that's all I got. Karis, you got anything else you want to ask them really quick?
I just want to say thank you. I don't really have any questions, but thank you guys for being just such a source of pride for Gift, because we look at our businesses, our business partners, and we know what kind of impact you're going to have on our community and on our city. So I just want to say thank you to both of you, and just to make sure you get those social media contacts out there, because we want to support each other, because no one does this alone. So we have to be mutually supportive. You need fitness, you need to work out, you call Goddess Fitness. You need any sort of, now we're into, what is it? It's depth. So can you just guys go through real quickly what your offerings are again, just so if people are in need right now, they know they can reach out to you.
Sure. We install furnaces, air conditioning units, uh, evaporator coils, hot water tanks. We even do like plumbing. We'll be doing duct work. So we also run a special right now where you get $200 off of a new furnace. We also have financing available as well for those who qualify.
Awesome.
So if
That's
my heat is
awesome.
not working this winter, can I call you guys?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're going to call you also because you know what, Alicia? I've been locked in from COVID and I've eaten a whole lot of COVID. So I need to go ahead and get some.
I
Look at
got
that
you,
COVID eating.
girl.
Yeah,
Let's get
the
it
exact same
in.
way. The
Yes,
exact same
that's
way.
so, me too. Ditto on that. Ditto on
Yeah,
that.
Okay.
right on. Okay.
No, thank you guys so very much.
Absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and call it a wrap right here, guys. We want to thank you for tuning in. We want to thank you for joining us, to our recipients. Um, the sky's the limit from here, and let's keep it going. If 15,000
Yes,
people
let's
donated
Thank
$2
go.
a month,
Thank you.
yeah. Until next time, y'all take care.
All
Thank
right,
All right.
goodbye.
Thank